Yes, we are live.
Woo!
We are live on the Instagram. We are live on the Twitch. We're collecting people with a fantastic night. You guys, as we begin, I just wanted to, before we start, I just want to introduce people. My name is Matthew Lillard. I was once in a movie called In the Name of the King, A Dungeon Siege Tale. This is the co-founder and co-CEO of a company called Find Familiar Spirits. This is Justin Ware, are also our co-founder and our co-CEO. This is Therese Rook, who is our community manager. This is Peggy Carol Prescott. Is my favorite thing to say in this company. She is our chief creative officer and is a complete boss, an absolute boss. And then David Cohen, who is our
an absolute boss, and then David Cohen.
David Cohen is, without David Cohen, without any of these people, we are truly nothing. But David Cohen is our head of procurement and is one of my favorite people in the world. All these people are my favorite people in the world. And so we're very excited to have everyone here. This is our first town hall. We are we have a big announcement at the end of this entire thing. But before we do that, this is our 1 year anniversary. Today's our 1 year anniversary, which we launched. We started to work on the company before the launch, but we launched a year ago, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Justin, how do you feel?
Paladin went. I feel phenomenal. Paladin went on sale a year ago. We crossed our fingers and it's Peggy is providing the
nice
the visual aid,
the cameo.
And it was I'm not gonna lie, we were a little nervous. Yes, last year, 1 year ago. But
we still get nervous. Let's be honest. I said we still get nervous. Let's be honest.
Matt still gets nervous. Every single time we do anything.
Listen, we're very nervous tonight because we have a huge announcement. We are all kinds of nerves right now as we are about to announce something super huge. So at the end of this whole meeting, we've got a big announcement that we're thrilled to share with you. Do you want, Justin? Should we?
Yeah, let's. We put this up today on the socials, but it was really really fun to make and just take a look back at some of these. How far we've come in a year. So we just did like a little year in review, anniversary, yearbook, whatever you want to call it, little video, which we'd love to just share with you guys.
Hi, I'm Matthew Lillard, and I'm super excited to tell you about a new project I've been working on with my partners. For the last year and a half, we've been building a spirit company. What? Whiskey! We're buying it now.
All right.
Nice.
So strong.
So strong. So I think what we're gonna do, Matt, you want to start with a toast, or we're gonna?
Oh yes, of course. I poured myself a little drink. I'm drinking
a little drink.
It's a lot of soda. But a quick toast. I want to toast our team. We are nothing without everyone that works in this company, from our vendors to everyone you've seen these boxes. There's so many other people that don't fit in the boxes. But without you guys, without us being together, without working together, creating together, sort of in the grind day in and day out, we wouldn't be where we're at today. So that's the first toast. The second toast, I want to say, not the second toast, but the continuation is that I just popped onto the Twitch real quick and reading the comments, it sort of makes your heart double in size. The creating something for a community. We are just so grateful that you have found us on this journey. And I know that we're a year in, but we wouldn't be here without you either. So that, and then two, our health. Let us all continue in this moment of this journey. Let's find good health, and let's find fellowship and camaraderie. Right? It's all about the fellowship, and in these crazy political times, let us find what brings us together, not what tears us asunder. So, cheers, everyone! Cheers. Huzzah!
Cheers!
Okay. So that was the sneak peek, or that was the celebration of the year in review. Let's get on to the announcement, shall we, Justin?
Yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna do first of all, because most of you are here because of Quest End, and we want to sneak a few things, want to share a few things. We have a very bunch of really super exciting stuff coming up. First of all, Dragon, we've snuck a little bit out there, but the Dragon is coming out. We put our on sale date is going to be in November. If you want to pull up the Dragon bottle.
So we haven't seen that before, have we, Justin? We've not shared that.
No, this is the first image of the bottle and the Dragon book. And of course that's, again, written by Kay Welch, and wonderful art from Tyler Jacobson, who, loves nothing more than drawing dragons. So we were very fortunate. He was
so good,
absolutely just champing at the bit to do this one, and it is going to be super beautiful. We're super excited. That's going to be going on sale in November, and for delivery for the holidays. Of course, there's always complexities there, but fingers crossed. Again,
I keep checking on the Twitch chat. The chat is going bananas. They love it. It's beautiful. We're really excited about. I know we're going to go to this announcement. David, do you want to talk a little about I know I'm going off script already. Can we talk a little about the liquid
in Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't tell David he had to do this. Now he's going to.
No, it's fine. I'll make something up.
It's fancy.
I'll figure something out.
It's whiskey.
It is whiskey, but I also want to say, did you guys notice, and this is really a nod to everyone on the design side, but it's a whole different format of bottle from before, right? Like everything's flipped. What we call the shield, right? That middle piece is up higher. It's bigger. Like this is the first time we've ever done it. And to my knowledge, it's really the only thing that's planned like it, which makes this thing so unique, which is pretty freaking exciting. Yeah. But the juice is really cool. So I can't take, obviously, Allie was our blender on this project, and she's the one that worked on that liquid. So we finish aged. We started with Kentucky bourbons, and we finished aged in 2 different cask styles. We did sherry cask finished, and then we also smoked barrels. So we took whiskey barrels, put them in a smoker, and then we ran that smoke through the whiskey itself and then through the barrels. So the barrels got smoked. The liquid went back into it for finish aging. That gets married up with the sherry. That gets married up with more whiskey. It's fire. It's Dragon. It's amazing. I don't know. Are we allowed to cuss on this thing?
Yeah, we can, but we don't have to. But we
don't
can.
have to. I left it out. It's awesome.
Anytime you have to ask, you're not moved to say the F-bomb. But look, I think that Allie and David both did an incredible job, and sort of bringing to life the character. Peggy, as our chief creative officer, can you what do you love about the book, and what do you love about the bottle?
Well, the book is, in addition to being gorgeous, the story, I just can't wait for every new book to come out myself, just because I can't wait to see what happens next. And then the bottle, I love the weight of it. It's just the size of it and the shape. And then, just the way it all came together, and the fact that we all worked on it together as a team. And it's just been such a
And
fun process.
And the dragon head is sick. That dragon
Yeah.
shield is incredible. Okay.
Amazing.
So the next sort of exciting piece of news around Dragon is that when we reached out very early on after Paladin, we're like, we need to get to know the community, right? And we were like, we asked a bunch of questions. And one of the questions we asked was like, what would you like to see us start to play in? Like, sort of like, what would make you excited? And I actually think, I don't have to tell you, can we just roll the video before we get into it?
Yes.
And
This is
Zach,
a
can
big,
you roll
exciting dragon announcement.
Yeah, this is another exciting announcement. Let's go! Let's go! The Twitch just went bananas. Yeah, if anyone's out there is a dice goblin, man, we went to Dispel Dice. T, you're a dice goblin, I know that. We went to Dispel Dice. We've been working on this thing for like 6 months. They're beautiful. The dragon bones, we're calling them dragon bones. Very limited number because we're not really sure where it's going to land. We don't know if people are going to love it. We're sort of like tipping our toes into this water. Hopefully it's robust, that people enjoy it. But we have a very limited number of dice that are going on sale with Dragon, and hopefully the community will come out and sort of we'll get into it. We're excited to share that we went through multiple iterations. Working with Dispel Dice has been an absolute joy.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing. The work they do, they're craftsmen, they're artists, they're artisans. I mean, every time you go to like Gen Con, their lines are constantly sort of around the block. So they're very bespoke. And we're excited to share that. We are in, as we're building our company out, we believe in building community, right? And I think this is a great sort of segue into the next section.
We have one more quick question announcement first, though.
Yeah.
Which is before we start talking about the community stuff, which is, we're like, are we going to tease this? Are we going to sneak it out? We're not fully ready to do the full reveal of what the next season is yet.
Okay, my bad.
That's okay. There's going to be 4 more bottles. And we're going to be announcing that when Dragon comes out. So we're going to be announcing the next season in November. But we are going to sneak just on the Twitch.
Wait, real quick. What does everyone think the next class is? Quick, put it into the Twitch chat.
Oh yeah, should we give them a second and then
give them 1 second? Go.
All right,
we have Druid, we have Monk, we have Druid, we have lots of Druids.
Bard,
Monk. Why is everyone saying Druid? Druid,
because they're
Bard.
geniuses.
Who said
Bard, wizard?
Should we maybe do that?
All right, pull it up, Peggy.
Pull it up, Peg.
Hit them.
You guys are so smart.
You guys asked for it. You asked for it. Here it is.
You guys are so smart that you knew in advance which one we wanted to do next. This is definitely one of the most requested ones that we've done. I can't wait for you guys to see the shield that Tyler is doing. It's gonna be beautiful.
It makes me very happy because it's my favorite class. So I'm really thrilled to have it. We, last year at the beginning of this year, January, we all got together and sort of like plotted out what the entire next season is, and all 16 drops. And so we really think this next season is going to be full of really great storytelling. We're really thrilled about where it's going, and looking forward to sharing that with you in the not too distant future. But look, to us, the one thing we knew we would never be able to do is compete with sort of the epic whiskey brands out there. We're never going to be, whatever, Jack Daniels or whatever. So what differentiates us, and what the thing that we want to lean into is we want to lean into community. We want to find ways to connect people together, not just sell them alcoholic beverages, which is awesome, but we want to find ways to bring us together. And that brings us to our next announcement. Peggy, David, do you want to say?
Do you want to just talk, like, one thing we did want to just touch base with is a couple people have asked, about the HRG stuff. T, do you want to just talk real quick about tease without teasing?
Yes. So HRG, we're not doing a full run like we did this last time for HRG. We're cooking up something new and we're really excited about it. Around fall is when we'll say more, like end of fall. So just keep an eye out, but we are not going to do another round of HRG.
Yeah, but there's
But
something
this
else.
will be better, I think.
This will be better. This will be
It's
better.
going to be
Very,
way
very
more
cool.
inclusive.
And in the community front, we are going to be launching something else in a couple of days. And by the way, this is not the big announcement. These are still the small announcements. I just want to keep like it's like on the Oscars when they're like, coming up, Harrison Ford. They say that like the second commercial break, but he's not till the end of the show. We're going to say at every commercial break.
Everyone sticks around for Harrison Ford. By the way, I know we have a list. I just keep jumping over stuff. Sorry. I have a run of show right next to me, and I keep effing it up. So
Which is ironic. If there's anyone that should be able to follow a script.
I'm not good at reading
a professional actor.
I get lost in your eyes. That's all there is. I apologize. So, T, my bad. I didn't mean to jump you again. I keep jumping people. Yeah. So there's a little change in the HRG world. We're making something more inclusive. But Peggy, we have the next iteration, the next sort of storytelling.
Next little bit of news. Okay.
Yeah, that's you. Am I on script? Is that right, Peggy?
Yeah, now we're good.
Yeah, you're good.
We're back on.
You're good. Well, so you've been getting our emails, right? And we love hearing from you. And every time we talk to anyone, they want more content. So we're going to be bringing you more content. We're starting a monthly newsletter. And the first one, it's the Famfolio. The first one's coming out this Friday. So check your email. If you don't see it, check your spam. And it's going to, that's our little sneak preview of it. That's all you're seeing right now. You got to wait till Friday. And then we're going to have just news, product announcements. We'll introduce you to some of our partners, events, and just a lot of fun stuff. Just things that we're into that we want to share with you. And then I'm going to pass it back to T to talk to you a little bit more in depth about some of that fun stuff.
Yes. So we had our first in-person event at Dragon Con, and we had such a blast, and everyone was so excited, and even more people were so bummed that they couldn't make it. And so we want to offer more of those. So we are going to be out in the wild so you can hang out with us and see us and talk to us and all that. And for all the people who did go to Dragon Con, the photos we took, phenomenal, and you will get them soon.
Yeah. And then one other thing that which we are going to be talking about a lot in there is sort of the partnerships and collaborations. And we're always want to hear from you guys too, what collaborations we're doing. We have a little, we've got Dispel Dice. You guys know that now. So, we talk about them a little bit in the Famfolio, also teasing some, future collaborations, like Matt, should we very secretly sneak in?
Yeah, one of the highlights.
What is this little thing we're sneaking in for a collaboration?
Yeah,
should we just tease a little bit?
There's a little highlight that we did this year. I don't know if anyone in the chat was part of the Critical Role Sandcakes Hide moment. We're super proud of that. Peggy, you are so Vanna White tonight. The people in the chat, by the way, have no idea who Vanna White is. They're like, Vanna White? Who the hell's Vanna White?
She's still there. That's not even old.
Yeah, Pat's the one that Pat defected.
Yeah. She's been there for like 30 years.
God bless. I think longer than that. Anyways, so we get off topic a lot. Sorry. Welcome to our meetings. That's how our meeting goes. Vanna White, is she alive? Okay. But look, we did an engagement with Critical Role, and here's the great thing. Everyone out there who's a member of this community that loves D&D, that loves Quest 10, that loves Critical Role, the great news is that collection of people, those human beings, are as good as you want them to be. Working with them was one of the highlights of the year. Why? Because they were generous. That, one of the things that we were worried about with, Mercer and sort of getting into that world, touching on the lore, would he be protective? We weren't sure if we were going to be going too far. Would they going to rein us in? They were the most incredible collaborators you could have ever hoped for. All they did is say yes, and they were thrilled with the product. They loved what we built. And the good news is, we're coming back for more. Not Sandcakes Hide, but it's a big year next year for Critical Role as a company, and so we are going to be a part of that celebration. If you know, you know, but there's a celebration happening next year, and we are thrilled to announce that we will be part of that celebration. That's all we can share right now, but I can say that they are as excited about it as we are, and that's the kind of collaboration that we're thrilled to be a part of.
Yeah,
so,
it's pretty great, and just to reinforce what Matt said, what a lovely group of human beings to work with. So we're pretty excited to join them for another round in the journey. And now, you guys, it's time for Harrison Ford.
Oh, this is the main event. Are we really?
The main event. We just want to set this up before we hit play on this video. A lot of you people are here. Most of you probably because of your love for for fantasy and gaming and all of that. But when we started this company, our goal was to really create spirits for fandoms that we loved and that we felt connected to, and for people and communities that we just related to and wanted to celebrate. And fantasy and gaming was the first one, but it's not the only one that we love. And so we are incredibly excited.
Are you just gonna do the video? Are you just gonna do the video?
But I'm saying Find Familiar Spirits is very excited to share our next incredibly thrilling project. Here we go.
Let's fucking go!
That's
I have goosebumps. I've seen that video so many times, and I still have goosebumps watching it. So
tell the world, guys. That is the first official. You, if you were watching this, you are the first people to see the existence of this. There's going to be a lot of really exciting press that's coming, but that is the official announcement. That is the first time that this thing is out in the world. Is right now on this call.
There's a couple of things we want to touch on here. First and foremost, we again honoring this community and building something bespoke for the horror community is something very early on when we launched the company that we knew we were going to do. So for the last year, we've been building towards this opportunity. One of the exciting things is, and you should know, as where do we start as a company is a simple place. And the question is this: what value add do we bring to you? Right? So we are not just transacting on the things that you love. What can we bring to you that gives you joy other than just a cool bottle of tequila? And so part of that is the ability to tell story. And so the great thing about Macabre is that we are going to be delivering to direct to customers again. So not in stores yet, right? So it's coming to your home. And then the great news is, and one of the most exciting things that ever happened to this company, frankly, is that I just did a movie with a man named Mike Flanagan, who is the modern master of horror. He is an incredible human being. He's just a gem of a man. And at some point while working with him, as we were building this 6 months ago, I said to him in passing, like, hey, we are building this tequila, a reposado, that David will talk about in a second. But is there a world in which you would want to write a short story, a novella, to go along with this tequila? Now, Mike doesn't drink. And he kind of like, it was funny. The first time I asked him, he was like, it kind of got passed over. There wasn't a direct answer. And about like 3 weeks later, he came back. He's like, by the way, I don't want to drop what you said. I would love to write a story for you. So Mike Flanagan, modern master of horror, fall
House of Usher, Haunting a Hill House,
Hill House, the Midnight Mass. He
the
has
upcoming.
Oh, we lost him. Oh God, he knew it was going to happen. And when we started talking about horror things, Justin froze. He is now a spirit. You're back. You're back.
You're back.
I was just about to pump your participation in a movie there, but
yeah.
God didn't want me to share it.
I just did a movie with him called Life of Chuck that won the Toronto Film Festival. It's an amazing movie with Tom Hiddleston, who's brilliant. But Mike Flanagan has written it's just under 100 pages, a novella.
75, 80 pages. It's long.
Yeah, we're laying it out now. And it's incredible. Can we bring up, Zach, can you bring up that image of the book and the bottle? Do we have that image? Did I just put it? Oh, okay, thank God. So yeah, so the bottle is incredible. Mia is the artist who read the script.
Mia Bergeron.
Yeah. She read the book and then painted this, found the inspiration and actually painted this. I don't know if I'm on right now. When you come on, I'll show you. But she painted like oil
painting.
Oil painting. I'm having a hard time breathing right now. I'm so excited. So she painted this. It's a book that comes with the bottle and it's fantastic. David, can we talk a little bit about the repo? By the way, this is the painting. She just sent it to me. This is the original painting.
Now Matt's Vanna.
I am Vanna.
There you go.
Also, I want Peggy to talk about the bottle, but the bottle and the presentation of the package is so sick and befitting. But as all of you know that have experienced Quest In, you know that so much detail and time and care goes into reading these stories and understanding these characters and crafting a liquid that works with the story. So, I mean, that was so much fun to do with this project. For those of you that know Mike Flanagan, I mean, the story that he has written is it's mind-blowing. It's so incredible. So to come up with a liquid, to find a liquid deserving of it that works with his story was a blast. So we went with the tequila, obviously. We talked about a lot of different tequilas. I see some people in the chat talked about Racia. We thought about that. We thought about Mezcal. We thought about Blanco. We thought about Añejo. And we went with Reposado for a few reasons. Obviously, it's very befitting for the story, but also it's a very easy tequila to get into if you don't like tequila. So if you're not a huge tequila drinker, I think Reposado is a great entry point. The liquid that we chose, all of the agave is coming from a zone called La Calera, which is near Chapala Lake. That's the area it's in. And it's all aged anywhere between 2 to 4 months in oak. It's all aged in ex-whiskey, ex-bourbon, or ex-American whiskey barrels. So that really levels it out, smooths it out, gives it some nice notes. We found this great distillery to work with down in Mexico, and hopefully it's the beginning of a long relationship with them and many others. But we're excited for you guys to taste this.
Peggy, can you talk a little bit about the creative process of working with me?
Yeah.
In the bottle. Yeah, in the bottle.
Yeah, and you can show the bottle if you want. We were all together and we were talking about what this could be back in January, I think it was. And we're all artists and creatives, and we love to celebrate artists and creatives. And so we thought about, when we knew we wanted a story to go with this, and we were talking about what the bottle could be. And we thought, wouldn't it be great if we could get someone to do oil paintings of the story, inspired by the story? That could be the book cover. And then we could also create sort of we wanted a black bottle with a Gothic frame, and then have a snippet of the painting on the bottle itself, so that each bottle will have a piece of art that matches the book that goes with it. And we just tied together. We have the frame itself was designed by Kendrick Kidd of Shepherd, some uber talented designer, and we could not be happier with it. You'll see the rest of the bottle in the next coming weeks, and the different characters and decor that we have going along with Macabre Spirits. We can't wait for you to see it.
Let me just add to that too. As Matt touched on early in the feed, our partners are so important to us. The community we build is so important to us. And as such, we were very happy to be working with a glass manufacturer in Mexico. So we're actually sourcing the glass from Mexico. That is a fully custom bottle. I mean, that bottle was designed from ground up, total original design. It's never existed before. It's being brought to life just for this project. And it's coming in from Mexico, and it's sick.
Yeah, it's really great. And and I'm glad you shouted out Kendrick, because Kendrick also worked for us on some of the Sandkegs Hide stuff, and he's incredibly talented. And I think the second this bottle is in people's hands, it's a work of art. We're really excited to share it.
Yeah, Shepherd has been an unbelievable partner. We love shouting them out. I also want to say that Kendrick, in a moment of like trying to figure out what to do with merch and how do we build something that's wickedly cool, two things happened. First of all, we went to Kendrick to sort of create an evergreen line. So what we're doing as companies, we're building a line of products that will just always be available. And so this is the early look at the merch. There's another great exciting announcement that we'll announce right after this. But these are our T-shirts. We love, so our little icon, we have to introduce Paganini.
I'll introduce Paganini.
I think that's your call.
So you can see more on the website, which should be up now at macabspirits.com. It should be up already hopefully there. But Paganini is our little sort of we could keep calling him our mascot. But we'll put the story of Paganini up there as well. But he's, we took Macabre in part from the Dan's Macabre, right? Which is sort of this late Middle Ages allegory about, celebrating life in the face of darkness and fear and all of those things, because we really see Macabre as, even though it's horror, it is a celebration, right? It is, we are indulging the darkness, carpe noctem, as we like to say on it. And so Paganini is playing the music to sort of time to dance, leading the people in there. So Paganini is our little mascot guy for Macabre, and he's who you'll see on the T-shirts, on those two T-shirts that we just showed, and a hat and a couple other things we're doing. Yeah,
that'll be fun. And then as part of, and we're also doing this thing where with each drop, because Macabre Spirits is a new flagship brand, so this is not a one-off. This will continue. This will be part of our evergreen. So this will be part of our company. And so we are doing partnerships with people in the space and people in the community that can be a mutual lift. It helps lift our company and sort of expose us to new people, but also we can bring what we build to sort of icons of the community. And one of the things that we did is that we reached out to a band that I'm really familiar with, the lead singer. We're good buddies. His name's Spencer. Can we bring up the Ice Nine Kills image? Yes. There they are. I don't know if people out there know Ice Nine Kills. They are iconic in the space. They are brilliant musicians. Their whole vibe is straight fire. Spencer and his team, we came to them, and like I said, we're buddies. And I said, hey, is there any way that we can collaborate? Is there any way you can help us sort of launch this? We think you're going to get a kick out of what we're doing. We sent the design team and Spencer the story. They flipped out over it. And so we are now launching exclusive merch for a very limited window with Ice Nine Kills. So that will be.
We have a lot of fans.
A lot of fans around this story.
Oh, ink. Oh, perfect.
A lot of fans in the chat.
Oh my God. See, that's it, dude. That is exactly what we want. Oh, thank God. I will say that, they just did a short video for Terrifier 3. They did a music video. That's like a mini movie. Spencer's obviously, if you know Ink, you know that he adores horror movies and gore movies. She sent me the video. It's so gory. I could not show Peggy. I literally share it with Peggy. I don't even know it's made. I know it made its premiere, but I don't know if it's out in the world yet. So I don't want to talk too much about it. But it's incredibly shot and incredibly gory and horrific to watch.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing, it's just going to be a limited clothing drop, but inspired by the story, inspired by Flanagan's story. Yeah, so each time we do a new release and a new book, we'll do a new sort of clothing.
Some merch item that corresponds justly to that release. Yeah.
We're not really sure what it is yet, but it's going to be epic. We saw early sketches, and it's going to blow your mind. So if you're an Ink fan, you're going to love this. It's a perfect combination, and we think the collaboration is going to be great. It's been perfect from the beginning. So that's it. That's our.
I had one comment from here. I'm going to pass on the gore, but I'll be there in spirit.
Perfect.
Capital S.
That's perfect.
That's okay. We're a mixed bag of we've got people who love it, all the way down the horror chain, and then other people who are like, I just want to drink tequila.
Yeah. One of the things I think is interesting to point out is that we believe in the idea of literary horror, right? That the macabre isn't necessarily gore. It's more literary than that. Macabre has like a vibe to it, a tone to it that's not sort of represented in modern cinema. It's more of an Edgar Allan Poe. So one of the great things that Mike Flanagan did is he wrote to that tone. So we really feel like it's going to sort of touch every aspect of the horror fan. And look, we're really thrilled. All this to say is this is the end of our presentation, our first town hall. It's been an amazing opportunity. Thank you so much for the people out there who have shown up. Thank you for hanging in for the 40 minutes we've been on to get to this big announcement. We are.
And please, can I just hop in before we say goodbye? The website is up right now, macabspirits.com. We are going to do a pre-sale for this the same way that we do for Quest End, where our people that sign up for the pre-sale are going to be able to get in 2 days early. The first 5,000 bottles of Macabre are going to be numbered. And I think we're feeling all pretty confident that that's going to move pretty quickly. So, we're trying to get as many people signed up right now as we can. So you can go there on macabspirits.com, sign up for the mailing list, watch the video again, see the bottle, all that exciting stuff. And then also with the socials, we've got our Quest End socials have been incredible. We've really built a huge following there. But now with Macabre, we got to build the socials back up again.
The ground floor.
Instagram, especially because that's where we get a lot of our activity. But Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever we live, those are all linked from the website as well. And we would really love to start building up, the fan base for this too.
Yeah. T, as we're bouncing out, you want to say anything? Any last words, T, as the head of our community? As you see the communities now on fire, I think we've done a good job tonight.
I think everyone's very surprised and proud that you have kept your language under control.
I did. One F-bomb.
That's one note that I've held on to since the beginning.
Yeah.
But we are so excited to share all of this with you and more. So definitely sign up for the pre-sale, follow us everywhere, and we'll keep sharing exciting stuff with you.
Peggy?
Yeah. I just want to say we have the nicest community. People are so kind and so honest and so sweet and generous. And, we've gotten the nicest comments from everybody. And I'm just really grateful that we're able to do this for them. And I'm glad they love it because we love doing this.
Nice. David, anything you want to say?
I'll just say, please keep showing up to this stuff because we love making stuff for you guys. This is so much fun. It's such a creative exploration. It's a ton of work, but we love it. And we love seeing your reaction and we want to hear from you and we're listening. And this has been phenomenal. So
nice.
Good. Yeah.
Justin, you want to jump in and say anything before I take us out? Justin is gone.
Oh,
no, I'm back. No, I just want to say, a couple people have asked about price. We haven't totally completely finalized yet. It is still going to be super premium. We will tell you it's going to be not quite as much as Quest End, but it's it's still going to be sort of swimming in the same ballpark. But again, it's all the super premium stuff in the book and everything else, and it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous bottle.
Yeah. I just want to say that again. I'm grateful for the team. Lori's working the chat right now. Alyssa's worked day in and day, day in and day out to get everything up, to get to this moment. So we're launching a whole new.
Darth, our project manager.
Lori,
Anna, I see Anna's online.
Darth, Anna, all of our vendors, all of our artists. Our artists are incredible for Quessen, for Sandcakes, for all of the above. So I just want to say that, we're grateful. These IRL events, these in real life events they were like super powerful to sort of, you're building things and it's sort of in a vacuum. You put out in the universe and you get a tweet here and there, but you got emails, but to actually shake the hands and sort of hug the people that are buying our products and that are enjoying what we're building. It's moving. There's something really human about building something for other people and finding success. So we are grateful that you're with us on this journey. We are always listening. We're always sort of adapting and overcoming, and we're a young company. So the one thing I will say
1 year old. We're only 1 year old. That's today.
We're a baby.
We're
Incredible.
But the one thing I will say is that there's two things I want to ask. My request is that you follow us, because that gives us power to spread our word. And the other thing is that if you're in this community, if you're a fan of horror, just know that we're going to deliver something bespoke and curated and filled with passion to a community. So if you could tell your friends, I don't want to be cheesy, but the more you speak of us, the more we can build for you. So that's it. Thank you for being in our first town hall. We love our icon. We love having people on there. We're just really proud of everything we're doing, and we're really grateful. First year. So cheers to you, cheers to us, and thank you.
Cheers,
Have
everybody.
a great help. And everyone vote. I don't care who you vote for, just vote. Just exercise your right. God bless.
God bless.
Zach,
Thanks,
let's
everybody.
go. Nice.